All right, we are here. We are at my brow appointment. I'm doing it. And I'm doing it with my husband's buy-in, which was very important to me. I'm nervous, as you can tell. Me and my brows. Hasta luego. C'est la vie, mon sweet. I'll update you guys. More to come. All right, we're home. We're back. And here are our results. I'm pretty satisfied thus far. I like it. Day one. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. This is day 2. Oh, I hope it's not too grainy. Here we are. I love it. I love the arch of it. The tail is landing where it's supposed to be for me on both sides. I'm loving kind of the lightness here and the progression of darkness. And so far away, I am loving how it is framing my face, which was one of the things that I anticipated the most, right? So again, day 2, it's not dry, it's not flaky. She's asked that I only lubricate if I need it, kind of test them if they feel hard or crunchy. Rice size amount for each brow, right? And so she's kind of provided me with that ointment in the aftercare packet. I have only used it one time, and that was kind of the day of, as I was leaving, she put it on, right? And so I've not applied any ointment. Again, only day 2. No flaking, still looks very, very defined. Literally just have on lip gloss. And you know, I'll tell you guys that leading into this process, I had to do a lot of convincing of my husband. So for us girlies that have husbands, right, that we have to kind of pull into a decision like this, because think about it, this is major, right? They wake up to us, they look at us, they know us, they've been with us. And so this is a change. And so for me personally, I like to bring my husband along, right? And listen, wives, I have been having to beat him off of me with a stick. The husband is eating it up, okay? And so my prayer is that it doesn't peel so terribly, right? I've seen some videos where people are like super thick, crunchy all the way across, and bless y'all, I know that it's worth it, right? But my prayer is that it's a little less intense for me. I did not do any bleeding. My artist did ask me to sustain from caffeine and alcohol for like 24 hours, 1 to 3 days actually. Same time frame for my face care routine, because it included certain products, right? And so at first I'm like, what's going on? Because I'm well studied and educated on this, and I've taken in a lot of content, right? And so I hadn't heard a lot about folks fasting from different things ahead of their appointment, right? But when I got there, she explained to me that kind of doing that helps her to not have to fight against blood or fluid, right, as she's kind of depositing that ink. Sorry, I have kids. And so I didn't do any bleeding, and I'm hopeful that that means that maybe it'll heal roughly, or not so roughly, but I'm prepared for whatever. So anyway, again, day 2, no major changes. I am loving them. I have in the past always drawn in my eyebrows, and so the boldness is not intimidating to me. I love, love, love the shaping of my face. I literally just wet my hair, y'all. It's already proven to be beneficial to me, and even though the peeling hasn't started right, so I'm still very early on. But again, checking in because I told you I would. So far, so good. Worth the investment. I have scrubbed them. She did ask me to kind of do a scrubbing. I'll share that before I end. Each night for the first 7 days, she's asking me to take an unscented, very gentle soap, take my finger, and for 10 seconds, I'm kind of doing this very lightly. And then she's asking me to take a clean bath cloth and kind of just wipe to get rid of any dead skin or things like that that might suppress the process, right, or hinder it. So anyway, here we are, day 2, hanging in there, trusting the process. Holla at me. I'm gonna edit that out. Day 3, and I do not have a lot of time, so I just came on very quickly because my husband is close, and so I'm gonna wrap this up faster than I started it. Okay, so here we are. They look very greasy, y'all. I promise. I have not put anything on them, not even the ointment, because they have not felt dry to me up until this point. I've washed my face, right? But that's it. So I don't know why they look like that, but they do. I don't feel like they're scabbing. I'm not seeing a lot of scabs, but I do feel like maybe there's something happening in the front. It just feels different, right? I am appreciating the color combination. We did a chestnut brown in the front and then transitioned to dark brown. I love that. I love that. So overall, no major changes. I was able to get up this morning, lip gloss on, a little bit of mascara, and I was ready for whatever. So loving it, expecting some action soon, right? The other thing I'll share is by nature, I do this with my brows, and so maybe it's this one. It's this one. She was telling me the entire session, relax your forehead, relax your forehead. It's like just how I talk, right? So I know sometimes you'll see it and it'll look unproportioned or unbalanced. It's just me. Pardon me. It's just me. It's just how I kind of talk and express myself, right? And so I always, there it is. It's this one. But she is the same size as her sister. They are twins. They're twins. I just hold them like they're not. Day 3. Not too shabby. See you tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. We are back and we are on day 5 of having my brows microbladed. And so I did finally get to a point where I added some ointment to them last night before bed because they were a little bit not burning but a little bit itchy. I could kind of tell that they were there. Oh my. And as I started to kind of look closer, I said, oh gosh, I'm scabbing. I have some scabs now and some flaking. Oh, you can see it good there. So you see this is all scab. This is flaking. This brow seems to be, in my opinion, a little behind the other. I'm trying to use some better light. And there's some scabbing on the tail of this guy. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, we got the action that I've been wanting, right? It's here. Oh yeah, look at that guy. That's all scabbing under there. Now, she did mention to me that the method that she used was more of a this method than a this method. And so because it was more of this and not this, I don't think I'm scab. It's like, it's not one big scab versus just a lot of tiny, smaller scabs. And so even though the healing process continues, right, I have been able to conduct all of my business today. I know I had no less than 5 meetings, all on camera, right? The brows still, to me, look very good. Despite where I am in the process, the shaping is still very good. Um, I don't even feel like I've started to lose any of the color yet, right? Because once these scabs, again, that you can see that really good. Underneath this is where she spent a lot of the time, so all of that under there is that hurt. Scab. We're scabbing back here too. But again, doable. Nothing too crazy. My husband mentioned that he was able to see that it was doing something, right? But again, I've been able to go about my day to day. And so, again, day 5, we're still living our life. Day 5. You can do it. Here we are. Woo! Today is Saturday. I am exactly 7 days into these brows. And gosh, I mean, they're peeling. They're patchy. But even in all of that, I'm still, guys, you still can't make me hate you. You can't make me hate you. I'm just being very patient with the process. I have an on-site meeting in a couple of days, and so hopefully I'll be done peeling by then. So depending on how you count, though, this is day 6 or 7, and depending on how you count, the day that I go in the office will be day 11. And so, you know, still plenty of time for the rest of this to kind of come off. I have not lubricated it in any way today. It hasn't felt as itchy. I don't know exactly when is the last update that I've given you. Maybe it's been a day or two, but it was fairly itchy these last couple of days. Today is kind of the first day that it's been not so bad. I did go and just have my hair washed today because I was not wanting to not feel like myself, because there is still a little bit of dead skin happening here that I'm just kind of letting hang out. I have not washed it for the evening. This will be the last night that I kind of scrub it for the evening. But far away, it's given. It's eating them up. It's eating the girls. You see, there is some ghosting staging happening because the scabs came off and there's like some gaps, big one here. But it's like, girl, you can see what's happening underneath. Don't worry. Trust God. Trust God. Day 6 or 7. This has been a Saturday to Saturday. I love them. Still worth the investment. Oh, that's a good look. I am experiencing some breakouts because I have been applying the ointment on my eyebrow. My skin is already naturally oily, and so anything like that is going to send me flying, right? So, judgment me. Focus on the brows. Here they are. Got them done last Saturday. Today is Saturday. Woo! There you are. Real life. Microblading.